Alright, what's going on, guys? Moxification here. So today, I'm going to be showing you well, it's the latest update of the LightLobbies, like as a menu for MW2. So I think I did a video on this when he updated it last. It was about 3 weeks ago. I remember I was looking at my, the videos on my channel like a minute ago, and I noticed I hadn't uploaded in like 4 days, which is quite a long time. And yeah, and I like realized that Light updated his menu for MW2, and he's added load of stuff that I wanted in. So I thought I'd share it with you, because it's like I showed you what he updated last time, and now I'm going to show you what he's updated now. So what I usually do is if I'm bored and I'm just messing about, what I usually do is I'll stick it on, like I'll go in private match, I'll stick it on high rise, stick it on free for all. I know I just changed the game mode and map like 50 times there, but I'll just stick it on 20 points, 20 kills, stick it on minuscule, and then do radar on and just start the game and just spawn some bots in and go for trick shots. Like that's what I do when I'm bored. So that's what I do here, because it's like it gives you a sort of a good representation of like what this is. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to go up top, because this menu is for trick shotting. So the thing there's like so many things that's been added, even stuff that I haven't really messed with yet, to be absolutely honest, but there's so many things that he's added that I was like really wanting him to add. And I'll get some bots in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let me I know that if I spawn in loads of bots, it does crash. It used to be all good. You probably about I'm trying to think how long ago, probably maybe a couple of months ago, it was all good, like the bots was all good, but you have to do it really slowly now. There you go, 16 is the max. So now save FFA bots and then TP bots to spawn location. Actually, I'm not going to do them there, we're going to do them over here. There you go. So now they're going to spawn there, and then I'll get to last really quick. There is actually a thing in the menu to get to last yourself. Like you can set it, like I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you go to XP menu, you can change the XP, and you can even do a custom one in the host, but I'm not going to bother doing that. I'm just going to get to last like this. There you go, I just need to knife 2. There you go. So I'm going to change team to get rid of the kill streaks, because they're kind of annoying. There you go. So let me fly up here again. There you go, save location. So the first thing, which is, by the way, this isn't in any good order. This isn't like first to last being first being best, last being worst. This is just random. But like one of the first things that I saw that he added was the load location on spawn. So how that works is, once you save a location, so let me get rid of the tactical insertion. If I save it here and then jump off, like now, right now it's off, so it won't do it. So off, there you go. So I'm just where I normally spawn here. If I crouch, press D-pad down, it teleports me back up here. So now let me get myself over here. There you go, save, and then turn that on, and I jump off. I've got no tack down, it's just there. Then it TPs me back up here, so you don't have to place the tack. Usually I do place the tack anyway, because it's like habit, but yeah, so there it is. And then I spawn back up here, but that's because I spawn from the tack, and then jump off, spawns back up there. But yeah, so that's one of the things that I really wanted him to add, and he added it. The next thing, and I said this to him, I'm not sure if anyone else did, but I definitely said this to him. He actually enabled it so that I don't think I could show you it. I might have to end the game to do it. Actually no, I know what I could do. I'll put the XP on 1, so you get 1 point every kill that way. Yeah, there you go. So now let me put the aimbot on. So let's do current weapon and then aimbot on. So now if I shoot, you only get 1 kill. Like that, you see? So you're only actually getting 1 kill. Whereas before, if you shot, you'd kill every single one of them. But like obviously if I shoot into the crowd, I might get like a couple more kills, because it's actually hitting them like that. So like there, I got a triple because I actually got a triple. But yeah, so like that was like one of the things that I really wanted him to add. Whereas before, what it'd do is it'd kill every single person within that range. So let's say there was like 2 guys over there and 2 guys over there, and I shot over there, it would kill everyone that's over there, but not the 2 people over there. But like that would be bad, because it's like, let's say you was, I don't know how to describe it. Let's say you was going for a trick shot, like on, you know, a mid-game trick shot, for example. It would kill every single person. So let's say you had like 6 bots there, you would get a 6-man. You know, like you get all 6 of them. But yeah, whereas like now, it's you just get 1 kill. So, but like obviously there's like I'm getting collapse as well. So yeah, so like you'll see if I shoot next to it, I'm not actually shooting anyone right now. I'm shooting next to them, like that. But yeah, so that was the thing that I wanted him to add. He also added ADS, and I haven't actually messed with this, but let me jump off and I'll mess with that now. And there's also one other thing that I think is quite sick as well. Let me do. There you go. I like being on Rangers. I'm not too sure why, but yeah. So the other thing is as well with the aimbot. There's 2 other things with the aimbot. The aimbot stays on. So if you die, whereas before it wouldn't, it automatically disable. You've always got it on. So it's like if I open a menu again, there it is. It's on. So I'll jump off again. There you go. Jumped off. There you go. I'm not gonna open a menu, and then if I just shoot now, I'm going to get the aimbot kills, because aimbot's still on, you know, you see? So I thought that was another thing. The other thing I haven't messed with is the ADS, so I guess we'll mess with it now. I'm assuming that if I jump off and I shoot, it doesn't do anything. And then let me just check if it is still on. Yeah, it is. Let me just check now. Yeah, so you have to aim down sight for the aimbot to work. So that could be good for, let's say you was just going for normal shots and you were like, I don't know, let's just say, for example, let's say you was in, you know, a big team and you wanted it to make it look legit. You could just go for loads and loads and loads and loads of shots that, you know, are not going to hit. And then eventually you're like, oh, I want to hit the shot. And then you aim in and then you go for the shot and then you actually hit the shot, you know. I guess you could do that. But yeah, so I mean I've seen that in like TU6 menus, but yeah, so there's a few more things. He added the infections. So the infections, you can infect Force Host. I've got my own Force Host. I've got my own Force Host in a text document, and I just infect it from using the Dark tool. And then like what I'll do is I'll go into private match, infect it, and then back out, and then I'm good. But he's added the Force Host knockback, super steady aim, and super stopping power, which is kind of needed. I know that for the people who host Azza lobbies on a daily basis and do it for them or do it for money or whatever it is, you know, I'm sure that people do need them things. And I know that he did have a couple of tools. I think there are tools that come with this. So yeah. So I think there were some more things that he added. Let me just run through it really quick. I know he made some fixes. He added the rank menu. He added the there was, oh yeah, I remember, it was in the players menu. In the players menu, if you click on a player, you can actually kick them. But before, you could kick them. I know he added D rank, but if you kick them before, it would come up on their screen saying you've been kicked by the host or whatever. Whereas now it just looks like they've been kicked, like in an error, like disconnected from the game, you know, like that, if that makes sense. But yeah, whereas before there were usually all of these things. I think there's one more thing. I think there's, let me just run through it again. Bots. Oh yeah, he added the thing for the save Axis bot, so the people on the other team. It's not really on the other team. It's how it works is Axis is the like op4, for example, and then allies is like TF1 for 1. Like that's how it works. So like, look, if I'll show you what I mean. So this is free for all, so it won't make a difference. But allies is like TF1 for 1, and Axis is like Spetsnaz, for example. That's like how to explain. And then obviously you can do all the other stuff with it. You can kick all the bots. I thought there was one more. Oh yeah, that was it. There was the other things. Anti-join and anti-quit. Both of them are sick. I've messed with them online and I've messed with them offline, and they are really cool. They work really well. Anti-quit, it really stops you from leaving. I've tried myself to try and leave. I'm not too sure how stable it is, but I know that anti-join works like a charm, and anti-quit works as well. And I've tried so many times to try and leave the game, and it definitely doesn't let you leave the game. Maybe if you was lagging, it might let you, but you know, I don't know. I don't know about that. But yeah, and I think the other thing that was changed is the slow motion, because like before it was just, it didn't say what it was. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like it was different to how it is now. It used to be kind of difficult to control, along with the other ones. And then yeah, so I think that was it. I think they was the only ones that was the only things that were added, and it was like made more stable. I know that, but yeah. So this is the LightLobbies Azza menu for MW2. And that was aimbot, by the way. Just thought I'd mention. I didn't actually hit that. But yeah, so I think the price currently for it is $30. I'm not too sure what he accepts. I'm sure he accepts PayPal and other bits and bobs. I'll link his Twitter. I'll link his website. I'll link, his channel and other stuff like that if you want to buy it. At this moment in time, usually what I'll do is if I record like a video on a paid product, like a menu or a tool or whatever it is, I'll usually say, would I buy the product, like if I hadn't been given it. I think I would with this now. I probably would have bought it a couple of updates ago, because like it's so good now. Like when it first came out, it wasn't the greatest, but yeah. So as I was saying, when it first came out, it wasn't the greatest, but it's good now. It really is good now. And I just want to say as well. Usually I say it as well. I was given this menu probably about how long ago? Months ago. It's probably been a year now. I'm not too sure how long the menu's been out, but I've had it for a long time now. And the thing that I usually have to say is, it's like I guess you could call it a disclaimer. I was given this menu. I'm not doing this. He hasn't asked me to make this video. I just choose to make the video because it's a really cool menu. That's how it is. And anything I've said in this, anything opinion based is like me saying it. I'm not like being given anything to say this other than the menu itself. But yeah, so that's about it. I'll leave any links in that in the description, if you need any links. But yeah, so thanks Moxification, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, goodbye.